Welcome to 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. All right. Ooh, we've been waiting for this for a minute. Ooh, we've been waiting. If you've been with House of X, Powers of 10 since the beginning, you knew. And as soon as you saw that Mr. Sinister was on the council, you knew he was gonna pull some shit. And now we got it. Sins of Sinister, #1. Oh, man. Okay. I waited until 12:01 to get this book. It was the first book I read. I was talking to Michael Ryan. Check it out on Chopping It Up. Easy. Uh, yeah, we talked about it, and it's there's so much to unpack. All right, but let's get in. Let's get into it. Sins of Sinister by Kieran Gillen with Lucas Rennick doing the pencils, and wow. Like I'm getting kind of tired of this whole like ever since Xavier did Hickman did it with Xavier back in House of X, they've shown other characters in that same position. And it's just like I'm just thinking in story. Did they see Xavier do that and be like, "Oh, I want to do that one day. Like I'm going to do that to him one day." Okay, so we get off Sinister, and this is right after Immortal X-Men #10. It just came out last week. Check it out. And so we find out that not only is Charles Xavier, but Emma Frost, Hope, Summers, and Exodus are all under Sinister's control. Granted, it's a different type of control. Like they're themselves, they're just sinistered. Think like inversion, but they lean more to their darker impulses. So just like Axis. Yeah, oh my god, it's just like Axis. Wow, that's crazy to me. Oh, we get so much. Like they come up with this whole plan on how to make humanity like them more. And so, oh man, they decided to give every human on Earth X power, the X gene, so they get mutant powers. Wow, that all right. I never thought about that, but it can work. we jump over to like a year later. Ben Urich, wow, he looks like he's been through it. He run he's talking to J. Jonah Jameson, and he's like, "Listen, there's some stuff going on. I don't know if I can trust you." Da, da, da. And why just the reveal at the end? Sinister James, Sinister J. Jonah Jameson, and he's okay with Spider-Man. Apparently, that's what he's cool with it. Ben Urich gets taken away. He's dead. And we get all this stuff like, oh man, we get the X-Men Avengers War. We get Thanos. This was great. So they know that Thanos is coming. So they miniaturize Juggernaut, put him in a gun to shoot right at it, and gave Hope the shot with Domino's powers, of course. And like AFK and and Juggernaut just go. It's just flying. He's flying. They kitty pride him, and they're like, "That not an attempt to find him has been made." Like, God damn, that's hateful. That's hateful. Um. Oh man, we get another X-Men event: Krakoa and Arakko versus the Eternals. Uh, they basically like, hey, we still got that gun you gave us. So they just yeah. Uh Namor takes out Doctor Doom. There's like all these like they're giving us like three or four like events, like hey, this happened, this happened, this happened, and this happened. Let's go. Oh man, it's crazy. Um Storm eventually she's like, I can't do this anymore. There's too much going on. Like, yeah, we're doing big stuff for mutants, but it's like we look bad. Like the the vengeful spirits are left and they're because they're terrified, they're petrified. They're like, no, I ain't going back to Earth. No, they crazy. Um Storm, they were about to take out Storm, and Storm had a backup plan. She's smart. And she got out and she went to Mars, and which led to another event: the X-Men and the Araco versus Krakoa, and we don't know what happened. So I think we're going to find that out on Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants. Uh, what else? Like, also I totally forgot. Orcus and or like, okay, Krakoa. They even neuter Krakoa. They take uh Forge, who's also been Sinister. We need a name. We need a better name. They all come up with this plan and this device to shut down Krakoa, make make turn him into a vegetable, and at that moment they take out Cypher. What really kind of like freaked me out was seeing Hope. Like, yes, who wants the headshot? Who wants a headshot of Living Island from orbit? And she was like, "Oh, we gotta tool up. We gotta get the guns ready." I'm like, "Dang, you sound like 50 Cent in 2005. Like, calm your ass down." But going back to Storm, she escapes. She runs into Mystique and Destiny, who have left the council. Now, going back later, when we see the council, we get the council. But as time goes on, we get Namor, Beast, Sinister, all added on to the council. That is very interesting to me. Very interesting. Um, man, like what else do you what else do you say to all this? Like it but there's more. Uh Sinister, he gets everything. He gets out of the oh yeah, also they threw him in the pit. Of course, we threw him in a pit and he got out and he's like, oh, he gets outvoted because he's like, because they get word like, hey, the galaxy, they're starting to look at us and they're ready to do something. They looking kind of they getting feeling a little froggy. And Sinister's like, I don't care about the galactic, the pissed off aliens. I don't care. And he wants to go his own way. He gets outvoted, and he has to be talked like the other four. Just this. This is crazy. This is nuts. Like they're all themselves, but they are all like inverted in some way. It's weird. Like if everybody thought like me, there'd be no war. I'm like, are you serious? Emma, yeah, I'm all for the future, and these kids acting like a bunch of 6-year-olds. So we gotta, treat them like children. Hope, hey, I'm the Messiah. Gotta save everyone, even if it's from themselves. Exodus, hey, those stars, there are. We can reclaim all of that. He wants to start a mutant crusade. Crazy. Sinister gets to Mirror Island, and his lab is gone. He's stuck on this Earth. man, and this is only issue one. Issue one. I get like I uh, 5 out of 5. This is perfect. This is so like I want to know what happens next, and I think we're gonna have to wait like 2 weeks before we get the first. I want to see what's going on. This event feels earned because we've been waiting for this for like going on. It's like 3.5 years. I'm happy that Sinister made his move, and I have some theories. I think Destiny and Mystique are Sinisterized. That's you already saw that coming. There's a lot of mutants out there who were not resurrected, and I wonder what happened to them. I mean, yeah, also does Araco, like, was Araco affected by this too? Like, is Cable in? No, wait, Cable's already taken. If Hope mentioned him, but like Sunspot and Thunderbird and just what's going on with those guys? There's a lot of things I want to know what's going on. What do you think? Oh, like I'm just surprised they didn't like change all the books like they did Age of Apocalypse because I was expecting that, but they didn't, and it's Aaron Gilliam. You know what you doing. I love it. This is 1407 Gray Malkin Lane signing out.